We start with our interview segment and focus on America's veterans and the upcoming Veterans Day holiday. One of the nation's largest veterans organizations is headquartered in Kansas City, the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Joining me to talk about the VFW and its work for veterans is Brooklyn Mosley, an Air Force veteran with service in Iraq and Afghanistan. Ms. Mosley is now the Associate Director of Programs at the VFW headquarters. Brooklyn, welcome to Ruckus.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Appreciate you coming in. Before we talk about the work of the VFW, talk a bit about your own military service in the Middle East, in Iraq and Afghanistan. What were you doing and what was it like?
All right, I would love to do that. So I joined the Air Force right out of high school in 2002. And I was in the Air Force for 10 years, and during that 10 years of service, I did 8 tours in the Middle East. I was a KC-10 boom operator out of Travis Air Force Base, and so what a boom operator is a boom operator fuels planes in the air. So we fly on tankers. A lot of people are very familiar with the KC-135, but the KC-10 is a modified DC-10 that carries about twice the fuel of KC-135.
So you got out of the Air Force and looked around, decided to go to work for the VFW.
So I got out of the Air Force, and my first day, actually my third day at the University of Kansas, I met a couple of guys who were members of the VFW through a Student Veterans of America meeting at the college. And they actually invited me to the post, and then I kind of got involved on the post level. And then after I was finished at the University of Kansas, I actually joined the staff. And I joined the staff last year in May.
What does the VFW do? Why does it exist?
What doesn't the VFW do?
No, I asked you, what does it do?
So the VFW exists. Originally, the VFW, which is a 117-year-old organization, 118-year-old organization, excuse me, it started out when people got back from the Spanish-American War and the Philippine insurrection, and they realized that they needed advocates to start advocating for veterans benefits because people left for the war and they didn't come back the same way and they needed help. And so the VFW has continued that kind of service throughout this tenure. Some of the things that VFW does is we advocate in DC, but most importantly, our programs like our unmet needs programs, we help families who are in need. We have an employment and transition service, which I work on personally, and then we also offer scholarships through our Help a Hero Scholarship, which is sponsored by Sport Clips.
And they monitor Veterans Administration hospitals, do they not?
Yes, they do.
Make sure that those are being kept up to date?
Yes, and we also have service officers that will help a veteran get through that process. So when they want to start applying for benefits, we have a service officer that can go through that daunting task of trying to figure out what you qualify for and how to do that paperwork. We actually have those people.
Well, you can't get in the VFW if you're just a veteran. You have to have actually served in a foreign conflict, have you not?
Yes, so I got my VFW eligibility through my service with Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. But one thing that's really great about the VFW is that all of our services that we provide to veterans regardless if they are VFW eligible or not.
But to be a member, you have to have served in a foreign land, do you not?
Yes, sir.
Did you not? Yeah. Mine is because of Vietnam, and I would guess Vietnam veterans make up the largest cohort in the VFW.
Yes, currently Vietnam veterans do make up the largest population, but we are seeing a shift with more younger vets getting involved. Like myself, I'm a VFW Life member, and I am on the younger end of the scale of veterans that are eligible.
You mentioned some of the programs you're involved with. Give us a quick overview of some of those that you think are important.
So one of the programs that we are the most proud about is our Unmet Needs Program. And our Unmet Needs Program has given over $8 million of aid to veterans in need. And what that is it's a financial grant of up to $5,000 for veterans who have found themselves in a financial hardship. And then we also offer disaster relief through our Unmet Needs Program. So to kind of give a snapshot with all the hurricanes that have happened, our Unmet Needs Program has actually processed more applications in the last 2 months than they processed all year. So the amount is a lot less than the full financial grant, but they've pushed through so many applications to help families get back on their feet after these disasters.
So if a veteran needs some help in some area and not sure where to turn, what to do, you could make a call to the VFW and get some guidance.
Yes, and so one of the ways to find out what kind of guidance you need is go to our website, vfw.org. So if you need financial assistance, it's vfw.org/assistance. If you need help finding a service officer, you can go to the vfw.org website as well. We have so many programs, and that's the best place to start if you're a veteran in need.
All right, Brooklyn, thanks for coming in.
Right.
Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service in the military.
Thank you for yours, and welcome home, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
That is Brooklyn Mosley, Associate Director of Programs at the VFW headquarters in Kansas City. Now let's meet the panel and start a ruckus.